Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to another chapter review. Today, we're gonna be reviewing Naruto chapter 683. This chapter was so fucking amazing. It was like Naruto getting his ass beat, but he was just taking it. It was, ooh, that shit had me like, yo, crazy shit is about to come. Obito waking up once again after being revived by the Shadow Clone. Now, he did state that he didn't have a lot of chakra left, so while Naruto can regenerate people, I think unless he's willing to give up the clone that he had and he really puts his all into them, then they will not regain a lot of chakra. So this is very, very, very understandable, seeing as Obito mentioned teleporting himself into the Kaguya's dimension, the dimension she keeps jumping through to make time and stuff shorter and be faster when she attacks, is kind of like, I'm not really sure how he's gonna do it because we haven't seen him do it, but he basically explained it, and it's like basically when she opened her dimension, he can use Kamui, but I'm guessing he's talking about the movement Kamui, like you know how he would teleport from being at point A to point B in the same dimension. I'm guessing he's doing it, but he's gonna penetrate through her dimensional loop or her dimensional hole or whatever, and he's gonna go in there, so he has to penetrate between the two dimensions because of the fact that he doesn't own this dimension. And I think this is really good setup because when I think about it, I think Obito is probably gonna be able to use her dimension now, and he's gonna also join in on the battle. But at the end of the chapter, he did state, "Let me walk in front of you and die," to Naruto because he actually realizes him as the Hokage now, as Hokage material and all of that. So he's basically like, "I'll give up my life, lay my life down for you, Naruto." And it's very good to see him do this because of the fact that Naruto was the person that changed him. Naruto gave him a whole better thought process. He recovered him at least a little bit, like at least like 70%, because we know he still thinks about Ren, which is fine with me. I love that part of Obito. And seeing him revive Obito and seeing him just like get this character development and have a reason to actually breathe and be in here on this chapter and in this battle once again is fucking amazing because Obito was a scorned character. He was a torn up character. The one person he thought he could believe in was the reason why he became the way he was, and really he was just basically the cause between all of it. um I mean, not even Zetsu had anything to do with half of the stuff that happened with Kakashi Ren and Obito. So it was very good to see Obito come back and just basically be himself and go back to the Obito Uchiha he once was, being able to give his life up for people he truly care about and for his friends. And another thing in the chapter that was fucking amazing to me, like made this chapter just another 10 out of 10 chapter. We have Hagoromo coming back to this battlefield in full the flesh and everything by putting his energy inside of Madara. I guess it actually gave Hagoromo another chance of like coming out. And so when he put his energy into Madara, which might mean that a little piece of Ashura and Indra always stay inside of the bodies or connected to the souls of the predecessors and the other lineages to come and all of that good stuff. So with that, we have Hagoromo coming back, and he tells Hashirama, "You're a kind person. Ashura's descendants. I mean, Ashura's predecessor." And Hashirama seemed to have known who Hagoromo was, even though he had to state himself that he was the creator of Ninshu and he was the sage of six paths. I'm pretty sure Hashirama knew who he was, and he probably didn't know anything about the Ashura and Indra thing. So he's gonna come in and he's gonna, I mean, Hagoromo's gonna come in and he's probably gonna do some stuff, go get Sasuke or something like that. I think maybe Naruto and Sakura's gonna get trapped in another dimension, which is good because we're moving away from the whole. I mean, it's not gonna be good depending on how much Kichi focuses on this other dimension because we're moving away from the whole Kaguya thing. So it's like basically we have these two characters. I mean, we have two different groups going up against like a different team, and it seemed like the Hokages and maybe Hagoromo now are gonna go up against the God Tree, taking the God Tree down and probably sealing it. But one thing I was really, really, really looking forward to in this chapter, even though it didn't happen, was actually seeing Hamada. Now, when they go inside of this dimension, maybe Hamada will actually be there, and this could actually explain why they're actually going there. Because a lot of people try to say that maybe Sakura and Hinata will get Hamura's power, and they will join in on the battle as well. And while I do have a problem with this theory because Takada literally doesn't have any kind of connection whatsoever to like Kaguya and Hamura and all of that, because of the fact that they're descendants are actually already been stated and set in stone. And with Hamada coming back, I'm hoping that maybe he can either give his power to Naruto's clone, and that power will be sent over to Naruto. And Obito, he could hold the power until he meets Sasuke again, and then this will help them actually be able to gain more power and gain more abilities. Because I don't know if you guys haven't realized it yet, but we haven't seen Naruto use Ashida's transformation, which looked like a tail beast, but it isn't actually a tail beast. It's more so like it's like a ninja looking thing. It wears a I think a chakra scarf, and it has like the same emblem. I mean, it has the same markings as like Bijimo Naruto, but we haven't seen that yet. And I know we've seen Kurama like that, but it isn't the same thing. Like how Sasuke's Susanoo wasn't the same as the perfect Susanoo he possesses now, and I'm hoping that we get to see that, and I'm hoping that's why we haven't seen it, because he needs that Hamura power. Like, he needs a bigger amount of Hamura's power to be able to do that, to be able to make that, because I'm pretty sure that's going to take a lot of chakra. But he has, like, almost an endless supply now, seeing as he got, like, 9 tail beasts, and he has his own power, his own huge ass amount of chakra from his parents and their bloodlines and all of that good stuff. So, thank you guys for tuning in to this chapter review. It was fucking amazing. Like I was saying, this chapter was a 10 out of 10. Hagoromo's back on the battlefield. We might see the God Tree get put down. This would probably take a lot of power from Kaguya. I'm hoping that it doesn't, because I like the way how she's like this big ass threat, and we don't see her worrying about Sasuke at all. She's actually worried about Naruto first, and I'm guessing it's because he's the closer he's the closer predecessor of Hagoromo, who was probably the lead of the battle in as far as power go when Hamura and Hagoromo fought. And also, I'm not sure if I said this, but my theory was right. They actually did fight their mom. So if I did, then I did. But thank you guys for tuning in once again. I truly enjoyed doing this chapter review for you guys. Hell, I'm enjoying doing every chapter review for you guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys like this. And share it with other friends you know would like to hear other people's opinions about the chapter. And one more thing before I actually end this off, and I don't know why I keep on ranting on, but I'm hoping that in 684 we get to see Hamura in full in the flesh, and I'm hoping that Hagoromo, because you realize the gourds are still there, so if he was still away in the gourds and stuff, Hagoromo is actually there now to actually release him, and hopefully we get to see some good shit. Maybe we'll get to see Genkaku, and I can never get the other one's name right, but the Gold and Silver Brothers, hopefully they'll come back and they can do some stuff too, because they're descendants of the Sage of Six Paths. But anyway, once again, thank you guys for tuning into this. This is AmaziahTv. Peace the heck out.